We've got a fun activity that we are doing over on my channel, All Dolled Up with Kate, and that is American Girl of the Year Bracket Challenge. Welcome to All Dolled Up with Kate. I hope you maybe caught my short video because this long form video is a little delayed since we've already started our voting for our American Girl of the Year Bracket Challenge. This is something that I started last year. Honestly, I wanted some positivity around Girl of the Year 2025, Summer McKinney, and so I wanted to focus on picking our favorites and talking about the things we loved from Summer's collection. And so I made this bracket challenge where we voted on my YouTube community page. I would set up polls for each of the items and we would vote on a head-to-head challenge between two of her items, and then the winner, the one we all liked the most, would go on to the next round, and it would also then go head-to-head with another item that had won before we had the final item, the best of her collection. I really had fun with this idea. I like the interactions that it creates, and I just like to hear from you as well. The whole point of creating this doll channel, this AG Tube channel for myself, was to get better connected with the doll community and to learn from all of you, because I was diving back into American Girl after many years away. Summer was my first really real Girl of the Year release, and I did not really understand what all was happening and what all was occurring, but I had some fun ideas to do the bracket challenge and then also trying to create new outfits that fit the Summer McKinney aesthetic. This helped me honestly understand the marketing a lot better with Summer. Also helped me put to use some outfits in my collection that maybe I had been ignoring for some time. So go ahead and check out that video. I'll try to remember to link it at the very end if you are at all curious on what item won from Summer's collection, or also what outfits I was able to create that fit the Summer aesthetic. I did this same thing, even though this is probably delayed and you might be sick of hearing about Raquel at this point in time, but I do things much slower. I like things to simmer. I like to sit with them, and I like to really just try to better understand and appreciate things instead of just running through the things, unboxing them. Now, don't get me wrong, I will do an unboxing, and I did purchase every single item from Raquel's collection. I had been saving up and kind of skipping several of the new releases in order to purchase it, and I am working on that video at this point in time, but I wanted to make sure I got a long form video up so we could talk about what a bracket challenge looks like for Raquel's collection. Now, to pick the first round head-to-head challenges, I sorted them by price. We'll go into each of these first round competitions, and also the voting has already closed for this first round. So if you are at all interested and want to throw your hat in the mix, go ahead and stay tuned for the end, because I'll go through how exactly to vote for the second round. Then come the third round, we will crown or tie a bow on the very best of the best for Raquel's collection. But this does mimic March Madness when we talk about bracket challenges and selecting which one you think will go all the way. And then we've got a community aspect of this to figure out which item actually wins and goes all the way. So if you wanted to go ahead and take a picture of this and circle on your phone around the picture which items you think will win, which one is your favorite item from her collection. If you could only purchase one item from now until forever of her collection before it retires, which item would you choose to carry on from this collection from the 2026 Girl of the Year? And you might see here Raquel is up on the top left corner here, and that is because I thought we had an odd number. Well, we do have an odd number, so we couldn't do head-to-head challenges because of that odd number, and so Raquel is actually going to join the mix come round 2. And because I so appreciate American Girl marketing, and I do really enjoy these pictures that they have for that marketing release, I wanted to incorporate those pictures as kind of a time capsule that we can enjoy here. So Raquel, we talked about Raquel. She is not joining us for round 1. Here is a beautiful image of Raquel. She will join us come round 2. But for round 1, our first round, we have the car, Raquel's Seaside car, and that is going up against her vintage vanity. Now, a forewarning, don't vote on like which item if you could win one for free, because I do understand the Seaside car is more expensive at $275 compared to the vintage vanity at $135, but these are the two higher price items in her collection, and so that's why they are going up ahead against each other in round 1. So if you could only have one of these items, which item would you you prefer? Which item do you like best? Her adorable car. And you can see in this marketing photo, they took off that top roof there. Raquel going down probably a quite bumpy road there with the wood planks, and more images of it with the top on. And you can see Raquel there unpacking things from the trunk. Or are we more an indoors type person and more appreciate her vintage vanity with its adorable spindles and bow details for the poles and the bow chair, and lots of fun accessories as well. These two items went head to head and we left the votes open. And when the polls officially closed, it was Raquel's vintage vanity that took it away. We had 59 votes and 63% of you all decided that that was the winner. So her vanity will be moving on to round 2. Up next in another round 1 showdown, we had her summertime treats versus the chair set. And even in the marketing, they really combined both of these sets into one, especially with like the beach blanket, how well it goes with the chairs. But we can only pick one because of this made up bracket challenge that I've decided to do. So which item would you prefer to have? And as voted on by 50 of you, you chose Raquel's beach chairs and barbecue set, 60% of you. So that will be moving on to the next round. Up next, we had Raquel's pickleball bag and paddle set up against her beach party dress. And I do love this marketing image of Raquel playing pickleball. Quite the action shot for our girl here. And I also love her in this beach party dress. So which one do you think won? Well, this was a very clear winner. Let's take a look. With 52 votes, 77% of you all chose Raquel's beach party dress. Looks like we had a very clear winner on this one. And I gotta agree, her dress is absolutely stunning and just beautiful. But stick around because when I post my unboxing for Raquel's entire collection, there might be some surprises with her pickleball bag and paddle sets. That shocked me a little bit. In another round 1 showdown, we have Raquel's dog, Luzita, going up against the dolphin duo. So which captures your heart? This adorable fluffy dog with her carrying bag and all things adorable as a rescue pup. Does she have your heart, or do you prefer splashing around with dolphins? The dolphin duo set. I love this image, how Raquel is looking out towards the water and out of focus, and we see the dolphins leaping out of the ocean. So who won first round? And that is 63% of our 52 votes voted for Luzita, the adorable Pomeranian. The next head-to-head challenge was between Raquel's accessories, which are certainly capturing hearts across the globe, and those of us who love Samantha Parkington. Or are you feeling coastal with her striped pajamas and the fun crinkle material? This was another blow away. 72% winner is Raquel's Coastal Stripes PJs. Our last head-to-head challenge was between Raquel's beach outfit going up against Raquel's pickleball outfit. Did she catch the waves in her beach outfit, or was she acing it on the courts in her pickleball outfit? Let's take a look at the results, and a very clear winner. We are heading to the beach with Raquel's beach outfit at 89% of the votes at the time the polls closed with the 53 votes. What does this mean? This means we are moving on to round 2. And so round 2, we've got the vanity coming up against Raquel herself, the doll. That'll be a challenge for the ages. I can't wait to see which one you all pick. We also have her chairs going up against the dress. And our last challenge in round 2 is her PJs up against her beach outfit. That's right, we've got another odd number. So her dog is automatically moving on to the next round. And we'll take on the winner between the PJs and the beach outfit. A quick interruption. I have been thinking about which one item from round 1 should go on to an automatic round 3, skipping round 2. You know, since we've got an odd number again of items. And I have decided that Raquel's beach outfit, which had the highest percentage of all of the head-to-head round 1 challenges, it had 89% of the votes. I thought that made it deserve an automatic round 3, bypassing round 2, and that way our next round 2 head-to-head challenges, maybe one item potentially could make it further along than we expect. A little bit of an underdog challenge here. The polls will reflect that, with Luzita going up against Raquel's coastal PJs. I will try to get the polls up at the same time that I release this video. And as a reminder, let me try to help show how exactly to get to the polls so you can join us and vote. If you click Yvette in my icons picture for All Dolled Up with Kate, it might take you to my channel page, or you might have to click view channel page. Once you are there, click over to the posts section and you will see various posts that I have made, including round 2 polls. We will go ahead and have these polls be open again until Wednesday. I just like Wednesday for some reason. Let's go ahead and keep them open until Wednesday, October 15th at midnight. I will do my very best to grab screenshots of the outcomes at that point in time. So please join us, head over to that community page where my posts are and vote for your favorite item so they can move on to round number 3. And I would absolutely love it if you would subscribe to my channel. I am amazed how close I am to hitting that magical 1,000 subscriber count. That has been my goal since starting this video, is to just hit that 1,000 subscriber threshold count. While you are heading over to vote, take a look, see if you're subscribed to my channel. If you are, I thank you so much. If you are not yet, please hit the subscribe button. It would really help me out and I'd really appreciate it. Thank you. And I hope to see you also later as we are going to have more fun with Raquel's collection and maybe focus either on expanding her collection with outfits from my own collection, or maybe I'll post next the unboxing of her collection. I'm not sure which one I will get done first, but I can't wait to see you there.